Shalom, Yasharala, HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and taught us this truth through the Spirit. Shalom to the sincere Akim wa Akwatim, listening and learning, and being doers of the word, not just hearers. To the Akim, pushing the word out in truth and sincerity, making their bodies a living sacrifice. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations but are truly Yasharala Shalom. I want to quickly go into the RFID microchip, which is the M of the beast. You know, it's the M of the beast. I'm just being careful with saying that word because Akim, it's known that Akim have gotten their videos taken down by saying that. But pretty much, it's not just the RFID microchip. Esau works with gradualism. All right. Tawada to the Akim for pointing that out. Esau works with gradualism. So he's gonna take things step by step, but at the same time he's trying to go swiftly. He's trying to push everything out quickly. He's trying to make everything go according to his plans, according to what he wants to put in place, so that he can set up the NWO, or the New World Order. All right. Which is all prophesied about in the Holy Scriptures, okay? But the main thing that he wants to get out is that RFID microchip. Because once you take that, you're through, all right? You've pretty much sold your soul, in a sense, right? Because you cannot repent from that, okay? You take that, you're damned, you're doomed. Okay, and he wants as many people, as many Israelites as possible to take it before his kingdom goes down, because he knows that he has a short time. Like the scriptures say, the devil is coming down with great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. Alright, so I've been on this website called UTest, right? I've been trying it out. According to their terms of use, I can't really go into that much detail or something like that, but basically it's a website where you are pretty much a tester, a beta tester. If you know what a beta tester is, like with video games, you get like a beta key, or you get emailed a key or an invitation or whatever, or maybe you sign up for a beta and you test out the game to make sure that everything works properly. You use all the features that a normal consumer would use in order to make sure that all features, all functions, all the code is working properly and whatnot, and then you report the bugs. Alright, so basically UTest is a website where you can get paid to be a tester and report bugs, and I recommend that Akim look into it. I'm just now starting out, but if you want to have a little side hustle, if that's your thing, and you can get through the rules and regulations, I recommend you check it out. So I'm on this website, and I'm going to show you right now. Basically, you can sign up, you can apply for projects, right? Different project listings. Okay? And it will, it'll sign you up to be a tester for this particular project. And while I was scrolling through looking for different projects to apply to, I noticed that there were a lot of projects related to AI, which is artificial intelligence. Okay? Also, why do you think after this, during all the C-19 stuff that's been going on, people have been losing their jobs. People have been put out of work. The only jobs left are tech jobs, where you have to learn, coding, a job like this, like UTEST, different jobs like that, tech jobs, IT departments, things like that, working with technology and AI. Now everyone's getting hired, or everyone's trying to get into that field because that's where the money's at now. It's all, Esau is all orchestrated. Esau works with gradualism. He not to get to, try to get a damn strike from YouTube or anything, but basically it was all orchestrated, man. It was all orchestrated. Now people are going to be applying for these tech jobs. It's just going to push push us more in the direction towards an elder from San Francisco was making a video series. I don't know if his channel's still up. He was making a video series titled All Roads Lead to the RFID Microchip. And that's what it is. Alright, it all leads to the RFID microchip because they're just, now you're testing the software or the hardware for the RFID chip, doing all these different things. I have a ex-brother-in-law, that had a RFID chip ring, and I'm going to show you what an RFID chip ring looks like, which is basically this. I don't know exactly which one he had, but he had an RFID chip ring. I also want to show you guys this, because a brother on Twitter had linked this on his tweet, and it said Dr. Tom Horn microchip implants, which is getting it in your hand under your skin, are the next step in human enhancement. That this whole transhumanism thing, which also ties into the vaccines as well. I literally copied this and looked it up on Google, and this was the first link it brought me to. And this is a point, right? A dude made a comment. He said, "I'm pro-chip. No more carrying around goofy ass wallets anymore. Annoying ass metal keys anymore. Most importantly, no more cash." And remember, they were trying to get rid of cash during the whole lockdown stuff. Saying, oh, you can pass it on through the cash. Go electronically. Use your card only. Turning cash away. As per the DNA altering chips mentioned in the vid, which is Cas9, that's really interesting. If done right, it could be used to remove the cancer gene many of us have due to family history, indirectly curing cancer, which also, this video was taken down, so I want to be careful how I say it, but, Brother Akim, we were at camp, and we were reading an article about the Pentagon making RFID microchip implants that can detect C19 in your bloodstream. So it has access to your bloodstream, and apparently it has the capabilities of eliminating these cells or these malignant, tumors or whatever. Apparently he's talking about removing cancer genes. It's crazy. They're advertising it. Pretty much the point is they're trying to get you to get on board with it by making it seem like it's so convenient. The main thing they're pushing is convenience, benefits behind it, stuff like that, to the point where people are going to be like, well, there's no downsides. Why are you against it? There's no downsides. You might as well get into it, and we have another user. His name is Obadiah 1 verse 18. All right. Now, obviously, Israelites, we know what the deal is. So you can't expect these people in the world to have the same understanding that you do. But he said, you're too old to be trolling like this. Then again, a lot of dumbasses are going to take the chip, so you're probably one of them. These people don't know what's going on, man. He's like, I'm not trolling at all. It's them to try and cure genetic diseases. If Cas9 is done right, you could just delete the bad genes from your DNA and keep the good ones. Why is that done? All right. And these people have faith in Esau's science and his technology. These people have faith in this. But yeah, I was noticing a lot of projects related to AI. AI testing, security camera testing. We're looking for participants across the globe. Another one, on-site smart device. Testing new gear, wearables, smartphones, voice-enabled tech. Do you feel comfortable learning new tech and instructing, guiding others in their usage? All right. Which I wouldn't be surprised if the RFID microchip would be one of them, because they've been having them implanted in people for years now. Voice command, AI learning, AI learning, home assistant device, with or willing to purchase one. More AI stuff. What do they need AI learning for? For when you implant a chip in your hand, this dude in the video said it. Let me see if I can let me see if he said it right here.
Some of the ways that you're seeing the soldiers on the ground are going to be artificially enhanced.
Okay, I don't want to be all over the place, but I'm going to just show you this last one. They're asking for documents, biometrics, scan their documents for validity. All of this leads to the RFID microchip, okay? Because it's going to get them, AI learning. How you create AI is give it a bunch of different possibilities, a bunch of different numbers and algorithms in order for it to come to the best possible outcome and, be able to operate all these different tasks. And that's what it's going to lead to, all right?
The darling of this right now is called BMI, Brain Machine Interface.
Yeah.
By the way, just
Brain Machine Interface.
in case you want to use it, I brought a implantable microchip kit that if you put this under your skin and then programmed it through your computer, you'd be able
This is from GMS Watchman. All right, y'all, subscribe to the brother on YouTube.
to open your house by thought alone. You'd be able to start your car.
This was tweeted by Zebulon Warrior.
Do all kinds of things.
Follow him on Twitter.
Few people in the world have this that are in the scientific community, and that's actually a CRISPR-Cas9 knockout kit, a gene knockout kit.
Gene knockout kit. All right, and we already know that Esau creates his medicine according to his people's standard, to Edomite standard. All right, we already know that Israelite patients have a worse time in hospitals or are more likely to get sick or die in hospitals because they cannot be operated on or given the same treatments as Edomites or other nations according to how the doctors operate. Okay, now he wants to impose a gene knockout thing, whatever the hell this is, Cas9. That's going to mess you Israelites up. Same thing with the vaccine. Okay, it's messing Israelites up. He doesn't understand our people's genetics, and even on a surface level beyond that, or before all that, we already know the scriptures told you don't mess with these things. Okay,
the two of the Nobel Prize winners this year are the ones who won Nobel Prize for.
Okay, he said something about soldiers, all right, enhancing soldiers. And I want to show you a post by ibar144 on Instagram. You can follow him on Instagram. He posted this, right? Cyborg soldiers. The U.S. military has bonkers plans to merge soldiers with machines to give them superpowers. All right, Esau. This is Esau's blessing, is this warfare, AI, things like that. All right, the Lord allowed Esau to be proficient in these things so he can, have these prophecies come to pass. All right, this is Esau's blessing. This is his spirituality. Carnality is his spirituality. Baphomet, Aleister Crowley, this is Esau's religion. This is Esau's spirituality. Okay? The angels, our spirituality, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, is going to send the chariots, the angels, along with YAHAWASHI, Archangel Michael, so on and so forth. They're going to have a war, and they're going to destroy Esau's military. All right? YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI is setting Esau up and showing us all this spectacular technology to make us, because he's showing forth his power. This is how Yahweh shows forth his power. He raises up a nation, a kingdom, just to throw it down. Someone that we thought could never be taken down. All the things, all the outlets that we went through in order to unite as a people never worked, because Esau is too powerful. Okay? When we can't take up Esau's blessing and expect to beat him. Okay? So the Lord set him up to show forth his power. This dude that we thought, weakened all the nations, ruled the whole world, all right, with his sodomy and wickedness and evil, is thrown down by YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, YAHALAYAM, which are the powers, effortlessly. Esau continuously tries to shoot at the chariots as they speed by in the sky, and he's unable to scathe them. It's technology, it's spiritual technology that he cannot even fathom. Okay? That's why we have faith in YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI to deliver us out of these troubling times. We're not worried about what Esau can do. The Lord can take him out in the blink of an eye, and he will. It's only going to take 1 hour for Babylon to fall. Alright, so y'all can read all this. Brains boosted with microchip, which allows telepathic communication. Like how this dude said, you can... let me see if I can find it.
And you will be astounded at how many hundreds of millions of dollars now are being invested in the idea that we are going to modify humanity. Last week, the Chinese, our own director of national intelligence was interviewed. He said we have solid information that the Chinese are bioform and enhanced humanity. Go to Google and type in human enhancement, and you will be astounded at how many hundreds of millions to take mankind into the next step. And China's lead on this, and we bring this in the United States for probably 20 years. In the last 10 years, there hasn't been a single approved federal funding budget for DARPA, the Advanced Research Projects Agency, that didn't include money for biologically enhancing our soldiers on the battlefield.
Well, I don't know where it was, but I believe he said something about being able to open your house with your mind or whatever. And, hey, like it says right here, DARPA, U.S. military creates new brain microchip for soldiers. They wanted to do, telepathic communication. Or using the microchip to, that's why it said, I'm going to read the scripture right now. Alright, starting at Revelation 13, verse 14. And deceiveth them, this is talking about the beast, Esau. Alright. and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. And that's what Esau is trying to push and advertise and persuade people. This is how he's trying to persuade people that, oh, these are miraculous developments in technology. That dude on that forum was talking about, wow, this is amazing, you know, we can get rid of cancer genes. Salakia. That we can get rid of cancer genes and our DNA, and oh, you know, we don't need to deal with cash anymore, and you can open your house with your mind, and you can have all your medical records, your ID, this and that on an RFID chip in your hand. You don't need to carry around your goofy ass wallet anymore, blah blah blah. He's trying to convince you to take that RFID microchip. And people were trying to say that, oh well, it's not in your forehead, or what if you put it in your left hand? Okay, well, it's in their forehead right here. Okay? It's in your forehead right there. Brain microchip. They're going to put it in their forehead right there. And it doesn't matter which hand they put it in. Well, they might make a mandate that you have to get it into your right hand. That everyone has to get it in their right hand. It's just a little detail. But by means of these miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell in the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Okay, and he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. You know, white Jesus, or you know, these different families, you know, them 1948ers. I can have to call them now because YouTube will take you down for hate speech or whatever. These idols, man. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for as the number of a man, his number is 666. That's 666. Alright. So you can pause it on these. They're trying to make these damn super soldiers when they declare martial law. Alright, because they know that people are going to want to, you know, get into their militias and fight against the government. So they're going to have super soldiers out here to put everyone into subjection. See? Robo Troop. They've been trying to do this for years. They've been had these in the works since iRobot in 2000, in the early 2000s. 2001, I believe that was in. You know, Terminator. They want to make these damn Robo Troops. They want to make their damn Space Force. Okay? And that was by Jeremiah the Messenger on TikTok. I'm following him on TikTok. I'm assuming that's the Israelite. So yeah. It's crazy, man. This is what Esau is planning on doing. I just noticed that on that UTest website, and I was like, hey, let me line all this up, because hey, this all coincides. It all goes together. You know, Esau works with that gradualism, and he wants to, you know, ease people into it, convince them to get with his new beast system. Alright, so that's pretty much all I wanted to bring out. All roads lead to the RFID microchip. Alright, I want to say I pray that the lesson was edifying. Abad Babal. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And blessings, honor, power, and glory unto Yahawah wa Yahawashi. Shalom.